Welcome to a brand new episode of 2DopeMarks. I'm Brando. That's D. Um, as we can see, it's a new beginning on one side of the arena, if you will. We still in a work in progress. We are here in 2DopeMarks South, um, taking care of some things. Well, actually, no, we're not taking care of things. We live here now. Like this is home. It's a he don't, but it's a brand new beginning for the boys. And for the most part, man, this is episode one, which I think this is gonna be the episode of all episodes to start what we gonna just be for the future. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about. Again, thank you so much for tuning in. We have a jam-packed show for you. We're gonna go over Clash in Paris. We're gonna go over some spousal support situation going on in the land of professional wrestling. We're gonna go over, hey man, somebody say that they got the most five-star matches for black wrestlers, and I'm like, here you go again, just running your mouth, just doing dumb shit. Um, we'll talk John Cena. We will talk our favorite segment, Hater of the Week, because hey man, between last Tuesday and today, it's always some shit. Always some shit.
Yeah.
Always. And always because hey man, the season is the season and it's getting a little bit slowly but surely. Summer tapped out. So we get into fall. That means bam. You know what I'm saying? You can cop the official Tudo Marks merch. D has a Super Marks World hoodie on as we speak. We got Marks Mania hoodies. We got t-shirts honoring Bianca Belair, Jay Cargill, Mercedes Monet, Jazz, Jacqueline. We're honoring the greatest feud that's currently on pause right now in Braids of Our Lives with Jade, Bianca, Naomi. We even have the 10 wrestling show commandments, which is number one, don't be musty. Number two, don't be racist. You can probably flip those around. You know what I'm saying? Honoring even more black champions like, Rock, Ron Simmons, Bobby Lashley, Big E, Kofi Kingston. We are cooking with grease and also this classic Gold Grill logo because this is all about one thing and one thing only, ladies and gentlemen, Gold Grill Wrestling. Gold Grill Wrestling. So we will do some baby housekeeping, aka, let the world know that your boys are on the air, like good old Keenan and Kale. Now I'm talking about. And yeah, and while we do that, D, whole lot of shit happening in the wrestling world, sir. How was your weekend? I mean, how was your week since the last time we chopped it up?
It was cool, man. Like I didn't get to watch Clash in Paris till late, but it was cool for what it was. I was preparing for a certain ceremonial festivity that we'll both be attending on Thursday night at 8:15, brought to you by the NFL Network or Amazon Prime, whatever channel that's on.
It is on Peacock and
That
NBC.
that too, yeah. So yeah, it was cool for what it was. I caught up on Clash in Paris. I heard the crowd was live, bro.
Yeah. I didn't watch Clash in Paris in the particular home abode that I'm used to watching Clash in Paris. I watched it, ironically enough, while visiting my brother, get well soon. And basically, you
Yeah,
know how it is, man. You figure out an HDMI cable hookup and a laptop. I
yeah,
bet
we
we
figured it out.
watch the wrestling. So to start tonight's episode, we will be breaking down what I like to call a little bit of spousal support, a little bit of hashtag couples goals, a little bit of get you somebody who can do both. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the King Troy Power Trip. Now, if you don't know, King Troy is the official outfitter of the current World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins and his wife, Becky Lynch, aka the quote unquote best dressed couple currently in WWE.
Can we get a fit from King Troy?
I still want a suit. You want a suit? I
I
want a
want a
suit.
suit. I want a suit.
So,
I'm trying to get the one with the ruffles, like Sexual Chocolate, and Coming to America.
did you just say sexual?
Sexual Chocolate.
Because the greatest love of all is
Mm-hmm.
inside of me. Okay, good. But yeah, so main event, Clash in Paris went as kind of predicted, except for the fact that we
Mm-hmm.
thought that LA Knight was going to take the pin, but nope, it was CM Punk again.
That's wild.
After Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed got themselves kicked out of Paris temporarily, gave the most babyface of all babyface promos. You like, Yana, this man lying. This man lying through his teeth in a beautiful blue ass robe. He lying, cuz he lying. To which
I actually like that robe. That robe is one of his best ones.
To which, as it happened, Becky Lynch delivered a low blow just when CM Punk was about to hit a second go to sleep and become World Heavyweight Champion for a second time.
Yo.
To which now the Women's Intercontinental Champion is far more important now than the Women's World Champion on Monday Night Raw. And division has another member that holds gold. It's looking a little more McMahon Helmsley regime, if you will.
I can see that.
With a little tinge of Dangerous Alliance.
I can see that.
And all in all, I feel like this was long overdue.
Yeah. It's been slowly walked through. Like, you know what I mean? It's been slowly paced. I'm kind of glad they did do it slow because, you know, you don't want to rush pretty much anything. The crazy part about it is, like, how long did they take before they had a damn name?
It took, let's see, they formed slowly but surely the night after Mania.
Mm-hmm.
And it kind of grew from there. I want to say it took them a good 3 months, 4?
And to get a name.
To get a name.
Mm.
A name, Batman. A name.
To come up, to take 3 months. I mean, to take 3 months to come up with the vision is insane. To me, it is, at least.
I mean, hey, dog, some people have taken shorter times to come up with a bunch of different names via the Wu-Tang name generator, i.e. Childish Gambino.
Fair.
Some situations, you know, they got a slow cook because we were trying to brainstorm and figure out, like, yo, what's the best name for this, the best name for that. And all honesty, the vision was right there.
Yeah, that's true.
It's almost like the new world order of wrestling. It's almost like that. But the Becky Seth pairing is long overdue because the last time they did it, they were both faces. This was after Mania 35, in which Becky main evented.
Okay.
Yeah, Becky main evented that Mania, and then Seth won the Universal title. And then they had that match that was the main event of, like, Stomping Ground, I guess, with it was a mixed tag between Seth and Becky versus
the fact that you actually remembered that pay-per-view name is crazy word.
Baron Corbin and goddamn Lacey Evans. That was the main event. And it eventually led to Brock Lesnar cash in because he won Money in the Bank.
Fair. Okay.
Yeah. So
I totally forgot about Stomping Ground.
Yeah. All that happened. But again, it's one of the things that kind of needed to happen. I think the way Becky is carrying on with his Intercontinental title, you kind of needed something else to even make it even more, like, super evil and super bad. And not sure if you noticed the promo on Monday. She kind of sounded like a certain chicken nugget we thought was going in the deep fry today. Basically saying, I'm the greatest women's wrestler of all time. I'm not just saying it, there are others that are saying. And unlike the chicken nugget, shout out to Jenkins and Jones for that one. There's actually people who've actually said that. Like, there's written articles about this.
That she's the best wrestler?
Best women's wrestler of all time, yeah.
Let me think on that.
Yeah, we want to figure this out. We're gonna have to figure that part out.
We're gonna think on that.
But yeah, I don't know how to feel per se about that one, that particular line, but in totality, look, man, sometimes you need your groups just to be even more dastardly. Like you got 2 layers of muscle in Braun and Braun Squared. You got a mouthpiece in Paul Heyman, and I don't think you need a mouth. You don't think you need Paul Heyman and Becky Lynch together because they both can yap.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
while Paul takes a break, Becky
You
can
got
do,
that.
do all the yapping.
You got Becky. Yeah.
So,
I mean, I think I'm looking forward to see where it goes. I'm interested. I'm locked in.
yeah,
And
because
if it brings draws a particular somebody out, then I'm eager to see.
So that's where all the speculation started. All the speculation started literally after the turn. Literally after the turn.
Mm-hmm.
There's a little bit of echo in mine. That's my sincere apology. So on the post show for Clash and Patty, you had the astute team of Biggie, Peter Rosenberg, and Jackie Redmond immediately point out, like, CM Punk has a wife.
Mm-hmm.
She used to wrestle. I'm like, yeah, she definitely did. And hey, yeah, shout out monogamy. Yeah, that guy's married, sure.
Yeah.
And then, ironically enough, there was a sign in the crowd that said, from CM Punk, that said, addressed to him that said, bring back AJ Lee.
Mm-hmm.
And he looked at it and he was like, you know what? Maybe. And then flash forward to Monday, in which Becky Lynch had that crowd up the funk sets.
Yeah, she's pissed a lot of crowds off lately.
Netflix was scrambling trying to bleep out them shut the fuck up chants from the Parisians. They sounded American, actually. That's how good they the little accents were. And so she got a line in, and I'm like, you keep thinking Becky Lynch ain't creeping up on best women's wrestler in the game right now territory, but
yeah.
She said, "Oh, look at y'all again chanting for somebody who doesn't work here anymore."
Yeah.
Give that lady her props. Give that lady her props because she cold with it. Like I don't know what you want to. I don't know what else. Go with it.
I will say, if you think about it, best wrestler, I don't know, a little questionable, but best female on the mic, that's something to think about.
Look, in ring, it's either Mercedes or it is Io Sky.
Mm-hmm.
Mic wise, to get a rise out of everybody, as we just saw with Kelly Osbourne.
Mm-hmm.
It's Rebecca Lynch Lopez, dog. I'm sorry. I don't know what to. It's Rebecca. It's her. It's her. Yeah. And so now that CM Punk Bailey made the very thinly veiled threat that we don't get something happening and don't put your hands on me, and they're gonna be in Chicago on Friday.
Tremendous.
How likely or unlikely is it that we're going to hear "Let's Light It Up" for that Chicago crowd?
That pop right there is gonna be fucking crazy. That's just gonna be crazy. I'm glad that it's a situation where she can come back if that's a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm wondering though what the conversation was. Because I had it on mute, but the conversation with Rhea and Punk.
See, that's my other thing. Like,
oh shit.
You know why you're getting that rock thrown at you too. So don't even. We'll solve that one. We'll solve that one at a later date. But yeah, look, if this leads to this, may be the one time in human existence where Drake's newest muse, Rhea Ripley, is a downgrade for what the situation entails. And honest to God, when's the last time you thought of Rhea Ripley as a downgrade in a feud?
Never.
I'm saying it's never happened unless
Never.
you can think back. Hell, maybe even her NXT run.
Hmm. Possibly. I mean, you might say her. Oh no, yeah, no, her NXT run.
Hmm.
Yeah,
You have
yeah,
to go back that far,
yeah.
and even then, it's like, are you sure? Are you sure? So,
Yeah.
and I don't want that. Like, I know we've been clamoring for AJ Lee to come back since God knows how long.
But she ain't gotta do nothing heavy though. Like it might just be a one match, and then she go back by her business for about 3 months, and then show up again and maybe like Rumble, and then go back about her business, and then go to Mania.
Mm,
You know what I
mm.
mean? Like you don't think so?
You'll likely see her at Elimination Chamber before you see her at Mania, because remember where Mania is.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Your face alone said it. Yeah, it's just not good. It's about as it's all right. It's about as not good as And forgive me about this, D. Forgive me. It's about a not good as Mario Cristobal's late game situations and thinking and using his brain. Because
You
again,
mind your business and pay attention to Arch. Goddamn it!
I will clearly pay attention to Arch because Sark still had the training wheels on the boy, and also the boy was shook at the same damn time.
Ohio
Defense
State
came.
is real,
Defense came to Ohio Stadium and balled out.
hmm but they still won.
But and Texas still lost.
Mhm.
That just is what it is. I'm not going,
But you will not mumble the words of Mario Tyrone Cristobal. Thank you very much. Mind your business.
brother. Do I need to remind you what y'all did last year and a couple years before? He ain't earned that privilege yet, D. He ain't earned that privilege yet.
I don't reflect on the past. At 2 years ago, I didn't have a beard, but now I do. That's all that matters.
Point is, I reflect on AJ Lee's time when she was in the WWE. The children of AJ Lee that exist throughout the WWE. Shout out to Roxanne Perez and to an extent Bailey, right?
Right.
I honestly feel like if we get the pop, if we not get the pop, if we get the moment on Friday,
Yeah.
that is going to rival literally so many different comebacks, and it might really be the biggest comeback, ironically enough, since CM Punk came back in Chicago at Survivor Series a couple years back.
Was that bigger than Edge coming back as Royal Rumble in Houston?
Um, you mean the Punk comeback? Yeah, I think the Punk comeback. It was one of them situations where right place, right time.
Okay.
Right, Punk coming back. It's Chicago. Like like hey, dog.
Well, the only
You
reason I'm asking that is because he came back in Chicago and was heavily speculated based off of the shit that happened with AEW. But
Mhm.
nobody knew but that Edge was coming back in Houston at the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, and also the all right. You know what? That might be 1 and 1A. If I really like put
That's
two
why.
and two
That's why I
together,
had to. That's why I had to ask because of the
it might be
like you
one and one
presented
A.
the situation, the environment. Yeah,
Mhm.
you're in Chicago for a Big Four pay per view, and the speculation that CM Punk has left AEW is there. Where does he go? WWE.
That's
It's
fair.
kind of a little obvious. Nobody expected Edge to come back in Houston.
That is definitely fair. That's very, very fair.
I mean, but I agree with you. That's going to be one of the biggest parts of AJ Lee comeback.
Oh yeah.
Honestly,
And like
because
the only other one that could even come close to it is if Mercedes Moné is like, you know what, I'm going back home.
yeah, yeah,
I've won
yeah,
27 belts over here. I'm good. It's time to go home.
yeah. I did what I could do. Now it's time to get this money. It's trying to cash this
Mhm.
check.
Yeah, it's time to give people the Bianca Belair rematch that we should have got at SummerSlam
Mhm.
in 21. It is time for us to give, the eventual whenever Blake Monroe gets to the main roster, give us that one.
See that.
Again, there are a lot of matches that could occur. I'm not gonna hold you. There are a lot of matches that could occur.
Oh
But
yeah.
all right, if I had to, if again, I'm a occasional betting man. You are an occasional betting man.
Mm-hmm.
I put it at 54% odds AJ Lee's in that ring on Friday.
I'll say 51.
I feel like they'll save it for the main the final segment of SmackDown.
I feel like you got to compete now because WrestlePalooza is around the corner. You got to sell that PLE.
That
right?
is literally
and it's the first PLE on ESPN.
Yes.
So you have to sell that bitch.
Beyond Brock Lesnar, beyond mine,
right.
It's probably gonna be a triple main with Cody versus Drew and Brock versus John Cena.
But also too, you know that most of the money, the broadcast goes to Netflix, and see that SmackDown is the bottom tier, I guess, show
On USA,
USA, yeah, you gotta sell that bitch. So I'll say about 51%. I'll go with that.
All right, 51-49. I say 53-47. It's pretty solid. It's still
it's a little close. It's close, you know. Again, I hope to see it. I mean, but we've seen things swerve before. I honestly hope to see it now. Here's the thing: like, you still have. I wonder. The pop you mentioned, the pop from CM Punk coming back to Chicago at War Games, right?
Mm-hmm.
CM Punk for the last maybe 15 years has been a name that's been chanted in WWE arenas since he's been gone, right? And so the people coming into wrestling, the new fans or whatever, they have never seen CM Punk wrestle live, but they can go on YouTube, WWE Network, whatever.
Right.
Is it going to be the same for AJ Lee though?
Ooh, that's a good question, because it's not like they chanted AJ Lee
right
segments.
Right.
It is not as if
and most of them
has posted, various AJ Lee like best matches or something like that.
Right. And here's the thing. And most of these newer fans only know AJ Lee because she's CM Punk's wife. So what does that say? Will it be a gigantic pop? It'll be a gigantic pop at WrestlePalooza because people won't buy tickets, and but what does that look like on SmackDown? Because that's the more casual show.
Yeah.
I wonder. It's something to think about.
I wonder too. I think, in all honesty, there is a segment of wrestling fan who knows AJ Lee, remembers AJ Lee, and is looking forward to seeing what she does, like coming back, especially after being gone for as long as she's been gone. Right. And then there's other people who are like, wait, that's CM Punk's wife? Wait, she used to do this? Oh, okay, now I'm tapped in. I've had people literally call me, I would say, when was it? Maybe, a couple weeks ago, right? Just say, yo, I used to be out on wrestling. Now I'm all the way tapped back in. Same situation, kind of, right? It's literally people gonna tap back in with her. I think she's one of the more influential pro wrestlers, for women's wrestling. In it's 2015 now, so let's say the last 12 years.
It's also a thing where, look at the dynamic too. You go to a Mercedes Moné or a Paige for that matter. You go to one of those two, they went to another company to wrestle where they're still in the wrestling scene. AJ Lee just stopped wrestling, period. So now, you know what I'm saying, the visuals weren't there. But it's interesting. See, I'm gonna be that's how my mind works. I'm gonna be paying attention to what the pop is gonna be like.
Right.
And that'll tell me everything I need to know as far as like, are they bringing her back and people know aware of who she is, or they bringing her back, and people are aware that she's just CM Punk's wife. So that's going to be interesting for me.
Yeah. So my line of thinking of it is literally you're coming from it from perspective of, she hasn't wrestled in a minute, but the same could also be said of CM Punk when he went to AEW.
Yeah.
Like, he hadn't wrestled in a minute, and it basically took him a while to get revved up. So now, either now you got my brain thinking. I thought it was gonna be a match, and now is leaning more
Mhm.
towards segments at
Mhm.
WrestlePalooza.
You see what I did there?
I hate that you did it, but I get how you did it.
Mhm. Mhm.
Just to save her for, you know, another time where she might, actually get in the ring, like actually give it time to like cook. Like, hey, let's see if you still got your training, your training right. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
You still have your in it. Must say you have ring rust or not? Because again,
Right.
we saw The Rock wrestle for the first time in 8 years. Um, an actual match, not like, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna do something real quick, boom, boom. An actual
Right.
match at Mania 40. And that
Right.
was 8.
Mhm.
And this is we talking AJ. This is, there's a lot more, I would say a lot more physical impact with what she did and what her get down is compared to The Rock. Because Rock
Right.
is basically punches, people's elbow, rock bottom, 1, 2, 3.
AARP. Yeah. Sit
Yeah,
down.
yeah. Which now the funny thing is, if you look at Rock about your size now, dude.
I don't know if that's an insult or a compliment.
That's a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. But I'm not insulting you.
Okay.
Just saying, man, slim down for this role. But AJ coming back would mean a lot. It would kind of close the door on all the people saying, "Yo, it must." I guess she's just done for real, for real. And
Right.
also a lot of people who really want to see her back. Like hell, I low key want to see a Battle of Jersey. Now, if you were talking fantasy book and AJ Lee matches, give me AJ Lee versus Liv Morgan.
Liv Morgan. Yep.
Give me AJ versus Liv. Give me AJ versus EO Sky. Give me AJ versus Oscar, who apparently act like Ice Cube in Boys in the Hood whenever EO Sky talking to somebody that's not her Akari Sane.
Bruh.
Like, do we got a problem? Do we got a problem?
Bruh. I'm over that. I'm over that at this point.
I thought I would be, but it's gotten funnier. Because hell, man, how often have you seen Oscar or EO Sky or Kari Sane have 3 segments on
Yeah.
Monday Night Raw?
Yeah. Poor Kari Sane.
She, she's become the comic relief about it.
Yes. Poor Kari Sane, man. So, did you enjoy Clash in Paris?
Did I enjoy Clash in Paris? Yes and no.
Okay.
The reason why I say, okay, well, here's my thing. Do you want the no aspect first, or do you want the yeah aspect now?
I want the no aspect first. I
All right,
want
I'll give you
the
the
no
no
aspect.
aspect real quick, guys. Some of the matches felt long as shit.
That's fair. Mm-hmm.
Like Rusev versus Sheamus felt long as shit.
Listen. I was like, I don't know how long they could beat the shit out of each other that way.
Like that was long. Becky versus Nikki Bella felt long. I also think people were giving Nikki a bunch of shit for what happened in the match when some of that was on, hey, y'all just got bad. It must have just bad timing, just bad clash, right?
It happens. It
Shit
happens.
happens, right? Shit happens. I think John Cena versus Logan Paul was good.
That to me, that was my favorite match.
Yeah. I think the Fatal 4-Way did what it was supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
Had people wondering, damn, shout out Reese. He was like, when's the last time a WWE pay-per-view ended with a clean finish? And I'm like, we just had it at SummerSlam with Cena and Cody Rhodes. Like, it happens. It don't feel like it's been happening all year, but it happens.
Is that truly a clean finish, even though it was a street fight?
I mean, it was a crossroads, brother. Like crossroads and pin for 1, 2, 3.
Okay, I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Dom versus AJ. That was Raw.
Mm-hmm.
Street Profits versus the Wide Six. I'm like, okay. And if you're gonna tease this Street Profits breakup, then go do it.
Please
Do not Don't pass go. Don't hesitate. Just do it. Just do it.
So here's the problem with that. Like, I
And don't
want them
matter
to
of
stay
fact,
together,
I'm gonna say I don't even mean to cut you off. Do it
Mhm.
and don't even make it be like, oh, we got about to say one guy turn the other. No, just let them amicably go their separate
Yeah,
way.
yes. That never goes well. Never goes well when they split and one person does better than the other, and then the other one just magically goes away. I do not need Angelo Dawkins to be the Mario Jannetty.
See, you're going that way. I'm thinking Crime Time.
That's who. Two things can be right at the same time.
Remember that feud between JTG and Big
Yeah.
Shaq?
Yes.
Yeah.
But
No.
either way, they break up and they go against each other. It's never going to work, regardless of who the heel and who the face is. It's never going to work.
No.
Because if you ask, and I think honestly, I don't know if I know Tez will do it. We've seen what Tez can do in a singles run, a la Elimination Chamber. But what does that look like for Dawkins?
It looks like the mid card, a SmackDown.
The only way you can save him is if you put him with somebody, and that's what I'm saying. No disrespect to him, but like I just don't see a successful singles career for Angelo Dawkins, and he can go, but I just don't see it. Tez is the personality.
Yeah, but do you remember the fits that man was wearing in NXT?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember the double headband?
Yes.
I think the fact we've watched Angelo Dawkins for almost a decade now kind of round out and become a solid vet performer. That's commendable. 1,000%. I also think that if you actually give him a chance to do it, this version of Angelo Dawkins, who's to say he can't be, occasionally filling in, fighting for the U.S. title?
If that were the case, then Big Jim Uso would have a U.S. title or IC title or something. Think about that. You got nothing. I know you got nothing. That's my point.
Touche.
Mm-hmm.
Touche. Would you also think that? All right, mind you, with Big Jim on Raw now to kind of somewhat jump that division, we ain't even getting into Roman versus Bronson Reed, which I think was okay. So we'll get into it. Fine.
Mm-hmm.
So Roman versus Bronson as a match. Okay.
Good. Yeah, I think it was good.
It was good.
Yeah.
The aftermath in which the Vision not only got their heat back, but sent Roman off to go film Street Fighter. Yeah. Trey Magnifique.
We'll see Roman before War Games.
Yeah, we'll see Roman back in San Diego. But the point that a lot of people made was that when Roman Reigns is about to tell you he gonna go on a break, he don't give you no bullshit. That entire segment took nearly an hour.
Yeah,
from match to post match. It took nearly an hour. I could have literally went down, got some popcorn and some snacks, and they still would have been tsunami in that man.
Yeah. I think it was overkill.
I mean, it's Roman Reigns. Like, you got to do some sort of thing.
Fair.
I mean, Bronson Reed earning real hater hours by other tsunami in this motherfucker while he's on a gurney.
That was fucked up.
Yeah. And then hearing, apparently, I did not know that the French in other countries is just tsunami. I thought it was like everybody had their own different word. Nah,
a tsunami is a tsunami. It's a tsunami. It's universal.
So yeah, look, the overall in ring, I give Clash in Paris a B-. The crowd in Paris, I give them an A. And the reason why I give that crowd in Paris an A is because they were engaged every single minute. Every minute. John Cena, they was rapping John Cena-ish back to him, and I was like, yo, I don't even think I've heard that before, even in America. I was like, all right, look, if nothing else, they've learned their raps. They didn't rap the whole first verse back to him, but hey, they got that chorus off.
As long as they got that, my time is up, my time is now. That's it.
And then, hey, Monday on Raw, AJ Styles.
Hey, bro.
That man, they learned one word from AJ Styles, and Bruddy, I can't even look. I'm gonna ask this to the University of Georgia, the Atlanta Hawks, the Atlanta Falcons, the Atlanta Dream. Who else can I think of? The Braves. I would say the Thrashers, but they don't exist no more. Why y'all let Paris outdo y'all in loving your superstar? That's your man's. That's your folk.
I mean, it's the same crowd that lost to Tom Brady in the Super Bowl after having a 28-3 lead.
It's also the same crowd that had Giannis and the Bucks on the ropes with Trae Young and Shaq the Bed. It's also the same group of people who was like, you know what? Let's trade Dominique Wilkins for a washed up Danny Manning. It's the same group of people.
I'm not knocking them completely. It's the same group of people that did a documentary on Magic City.
Hey, man, it's duality of man here, right? Duality of man. The sports teams occurs. The best athletes in Atlanta, however, get the proper.
Yeah, they reside at Magic City.
They get their proper due and respect. That is a free plug for the Magic City doc put on by Jermaine Dupri on Stars. By the way, that is a free plug, free one.
Yeah.
I don't know, dog. I mean, look, we learned this from Backlash France a couple years ago.
France
might have it in terms of these in the Go Wrestling crowd. They might have the title.
I feel like they got it. Because no other country. You know what? I did enjoy, unless let's be clear, unless Bad Bunny is wrestling every time. Puerto Rico is lit too.
Puerto Rico got a little something.
Yeah, they're a little lit too. But I say us domesticated folks in the United States of America,
we got work to do.
Yeah. I feel like we only get it. It only looks good on us because we have the bigger arenas and the spectacles and stuff like that. But I'm eager to see the comparison when the Royal Rumble in Riyadh hits.
Yeah.
Because one thing we do here when the Royal Rumble comes out, when the Royal Rumble happens, we show up.
We do.
We can attest to that when Alexa Bliss made her return at the Royal Rumble this year. That was one of the biggest spots.
Edge came back in Houston at Rumble 2020.
You know what I mean? So I wonder where Riyadh does. And to be honest with you, I hope they fail. And I'm saying that for a reason. Because keep that shit backstage. Keep that shit in the States. I'm not saying it just because I don't like it over there. No. Keep that shit in the States. You're not going to get the same excitement out of it. You're not.
Yeah. No, I got it.
And if they prove me wrong, cool. I'll take that L. I'll take that on the chin.
Yeah.
I don't think they'll do it, especially for the big four. No, man.
Yeah. Also, the way the Rumble's set up, given this new ESPN deal, I think ESPN is kind of happy that the Rumble is a February thing now. Because what the first half of the entire month of January is for the most part. It's playoff football.
It's playoff football, yeah.
College playoff football, NFL playoff.
Bowl games, yeah, all that, yeah.
It all lines up. So look, and again, I was literally in here, popped my head up, was watching SportsCenter last night. They did 3 minutes on Monday Night Raw.
As they should.
Again, this is blowing my mind. I keep saying it. Imagine before you went to school on a Tuesday and you hear Rich Eisen and Stuart Scott talking about Dennis Rodman showing up on Nitro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or hell, imagine what the Sports Center call would have been if Vince McMahon invented the Kiss My Ass Club. Or if Steve Austin ran his ran
Steve
somebody
Austin,
up.
it stunned a whole bunch of people.
Or Steve Austin, period. Or is it Steve
There
Austin?
you go.
But no. France this year, like the way them international crowds been for the Mania tour, and then now you're getting to here. France might be the one, dog. We got because again, all the chanting and stuff, like we picked up after them. Yeah. And not to be a complete nerd or nothing like that, but France, we ain't took a gift like that from France since the Statue of Liberty, French fries, and beignets, my boy.
Don't forget Hennessy.
And Hennessy and cognac. Look at this. And cognac. All that has come from the Parisians and the French. And also, hey, if you want to talk about a group of people who know how to revolution and will be pissed off at the slightest thing and turn up, it's the French. It's definitely the French.
Very true. Very, very true.
Moving on, man. So we talked about John Cena versus Logan Paul. We talked about the crowd and Perry giving John Cena his flowers by rapping his theme song back to him. And also Alicia Taylor reveling in doing John Cena's intro with the Never Seen 17 and the greatest of all time. John Cena's admitted that the heel turn didn't necessarily work. And I don't think the heel turn worked not because of John Cena. I think the heel turn didn't work because of how we got there in the first place. In terms of Big Dwayne, smashing machine ass, making 0 cents about selling souls. And like, all right, well, my work here is done, guys. Bye. It's like, no, finish.
No, Dwayne needs to keep his ass in the ballroom. That's the fucking need to do. Keep your ass in the ballroom.
Show your work. Show your work. That's all we say. But between the first half of this year was looking real shaky to Punk. From Punk to Cody 2 to now Logan Paul. John Cena is saving these last few dates, man. He's making it special. He's literally giving us classics in a way and paying homage to those classics. Like,
yeah,
I was literally counting the number of finishers from other people in this match. Logan Paul's buckshot lariat. It's on you whether you think he or Hangman Page got a better buckshot lariat. Personally, I think Hangman, but that's whatever. The fall from grace, that's the frog splash. That's more Eddie Gilbert's frog splash than Eddie Guerrero. I'm sorry, fall from grace. That's the name of it.
Yeah, don't forget that. Don't forget that Styles Clash.
Styles Clash, because I guess John wants to run it back with AJ Styles one last time, but for some reason it's not gonna happen. The Angel Wings tribute to Christopher Daniels.
Yeah, Christopher Daniels. Yep.
Shout out to UWF. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Don't forget that Code Red. Now I'm not calling it Pop Rocks. That was a Code Red. So
that was a Code Red. That was a Code Red. So we got that too. And yeah. Somehow, this is one of the situations where it ain't even about the promos. The in-ring work has literally pushed this to a certain level. You're like, yeah, dog.
Yeah, it's the quality. It's the quality of the match. They kept repeating on the commentary kept saying JBL called this. There's a reason why JBL called him Big Match John. Because John Cena used to put on some bangers. And it's not how you start, it's how you finish. But in this case, how he started is how he's finishing. Yeah, look, I would say this: John Cena's first best match, if you will, is the I Quit match between him and JBL, ironically enough, at Judgment Day 05. Yeah. Then you get into him versus Triple H Mania 06, him versus Shawn Mania 07, him and Shawn
in London, that hour-long classic.
Yeah.
So, and then hell, the Fatal 4-Way after that with him, Orton, Edge, and Michaels. Like, hey, dog, John Cena been doing this.
Yeah, he has.
People may shit on John Cena for who, what, and whatever, but hey,
Man, my man with the comb over was cooking.
Look, whoever I say that man went to Turkey and came back new.
Yeah. Plus, also too, look, think about this. You know his wife was in the crowd. Imagine you got a big match out of you ain't gonna look like no sucker in front of your wife.
Nah. You're not gonna look like Lorenz Tate and Love Jones.
You're not, and I've never seen that movie, so therefore I'm okay.
Wow, you've never seen this?
Yes, I'm okay with that.
All right, I'm gonna ask you. Real quick. I'm gonna do this live. I need you to Google the Google Lorenz Tate and Love Jones. I need you to see one particular thing. Because I need your live reaction to what I want to point out to you.
Google Lorenz Tate. This shit decides to work. Okay. Lorenz Tate. Love Jones. What am I looking for?
Look at Lorenz Tate's hairline.
Oh, he got the motherfucking the Eddie Monster with the over the rainbow. Oh, okay.
And you want me to believe that man pulled Neil on? That's what you're trying to tell me?
Jermaine Dupri got
Jermaine Dupri pulled Janet Jackson. I know, but I'm referring to the movie here. So we're talking about the movie. We're not even going into the real life stuff.
I can name a whole bunch of motherfuckers that got women they didn't deserve. Look at Candace Parker.
And he filed for divorce.
Yeah.
He filed for divorce.
Yeah.
He filed. Yeah. David Justice.
David Justice was the man, though. That man was fresh off a World Series and some more stuff. David Justice was the man, though. I ain't knocking that one. I ain't hating on that one at all.
I'm not. Look, man, I'm just saying there's a reason why. There's a very awkward reason why David Justice was talking about his ex-wife, who he was married to how long ago?
That shit was like 20 years ago, bro.
Yeah, bro. Like you can't. Let's say I get being asked some stuff on a podcast and everything, but some shit you just gotta let go. Some shit you gotta let go. But John Cena has. Look, man. So I know WWE does this thing. They say that man's the GOAT. And numbers wise, he got the most title reigns. He got 17 of them things as a World Heavyweight Champion.
Yes.
In terms of classics, he's got stuff from dating back to 2005 to now.
20 years.
20. He got a good 20, right? Good 20 grabs. Classic promos, classic moments, classic returns that you immediately just say, okay, I remember exactly where I was when that happened.
Right.
So the question is, sir, do you believe John Cena has the claim to be called the greatest wrestler of all time?
For now.
Okay. And this, I feel like we're doing this first take style. Is there anything John Cena can do to dissuade you or improve on his GOAT status?
No. I mean, if you look at people who thought was the GOAT prior to John Cena, there was arguably my GOAT, Ric Flair. But I think that's solely based off of, and I think people refer to John Cena as the GOAT simply because of the title reigns. If you want to get technical from a wrestling standpoint overall, who's had the most titles from all the major companies, that could be a question that can be factored into the GOAT. Who puts on best matches, that can be something. I mean, it's all in perception, man. Like it's really truly all. Like it's all in how you look at it. Like people are going to base the GOAT of John Cena because he has 17 world titles. I look at it like this: he lost the motherfucker 16 times. So you know what I'm saying? Like people can either look at it. People are going to look at it the way they want to. So It's nothing he can do to at this juncture to make it something. He is the GOAT right now. That's fine. He earned it. He pretty much took the company on his shoulders when, as he says, as he said, everybody else took their ball and went home.
Mm-hmm.
You know. So I ain't gonna take that from him. I can't. Anybody else that wants to, they can't either. But again, it is what it is.
Okay. Again, all this tells me, gotta watch Peacemaker season 2 on HBO Max.
Fair.
Speaking of 5-star matches, and I love the way you sum that up, by the way, and teed this up. Your favorite wrestler who annoys you to no
You shitting me, you motherfucking shitting me.
I meant that tongue in cheek.
Don't piss me off.
You know good and damn well we don't necessarily root for that particular because he does it to himself every damn time. Every time he does it to himself. So the man said he got more 5-star matches than any other black wrestler. Mind you, this is all due to the belief of one man who has not left his basement or his tape trading collection since maybe 1999. And also, we'll give a 5-star match to anything that comes out of Japan involving Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks. I don't think that man says he has the most. I don't believe it. Why? Because must say 5-star matches are subjective. 5-star matches are just like 5 mics in the source when the 5 mics in the source meant a damn thing. It is subjective. What you eat, as Jay-Z once said, what you eat don't make me shit. As my boys from Some Dude Pod may say, what you listen to may not make me bop. I can say there may be some matches where I'm like, all right, cool. Buddy got it. You know what I'm saying? There's a match in Lucha Underground. I think he got it. I'd say, and then some of them, the gory stuff, I guess, in AEW, you might got it. But I'd say the New Day has more 5-star matches than that. I bring to you the kickoff show at SummerSlam when they told you that, okay, we can't be denied. I bring to you the Hell in a Cell match versus the Usos. I bring to you literally, hell, the match they had with the Street Profits was at least a 4.5 because that was some heat. So again, what are we doing? Like, it could all be so simple, but you'd rather make it hard. So I ask you, D. Let's name some 5-star matches by black wrestlers you and I give a fuck about.
Bianca versus Sasha at WrestleMania.
Boom. All right, cool. Bianca, Rhea, Io Sky, Mania 41 night 2.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Sasha Banks versus Bayley NXT TakeOver.
Well, shit, both of them were tough.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not entertaining that dude, man. Like, you just got to that company. And you got to staple your tongue just to get somebody to look at your ass. Like, you got a whole bunch of motherfuckers that live in their grandparents' basement telling them it's your house. Well, I'm not entertaining that shit. Just shut up. Just shut up. Like, you can't choose to be black when it's convenient for you.
Mm-hmm.
You can't do that. Stop it.
And again, the All Father, Mr. Number 4 on the BRP, said it himself. He said it himself.
Yeah,
so,
like, here's my thing. Like, when people want to acknowledge you for being one of the top black wrestlers over the past year, and you don't want to do it, You can't have this conversation, and that conversation, none of that shit should come out of your mouth. You can. I'm not telling you to stop being black, but what I will tell you is stop picking when you want to be black. Yeah, you're the top black talent over there. That's cool, but guess what? You got two other brothers over there that hurt people that can do everything you can do and better. There's no you without a Shelton Benjamin. Let's be clear on that. So just shut up. Just shut up. Talk too much.
Hell, Obafemi just had a 5-star match recently. Javon Evans just had a 5-star match recently. Drake Williams. What we doing? What we doing? So yeah,
that means he watches. The only thing he watches is himself. That's how I feel about that. Because if you watch anything else, then you will realize that you think you got the most. Who's counting? Just celebrate being black and being in wrestling and being successful. Who cares?
Boy, you and I both know
it's not a competition.
It's not. And you have to, again, whose validation you out here seeking? If you can't seek our validation, the main people who are like rooting for your success, and yet you want to go to this old crusty dude who the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega and I guess. But hey, you know what, D? You know what? I think that's just bad on us, right? That's us just being haters, that they would say. That's what they would say. But you know what Ice-T would tell us to do? Hey. That's right. Ice-T would tell us to hate. And it's time for Hater of the Week. Or Hero of the Week.
Now, I got a Hater of the Week. I ain't got no heroes.
Now, for all intents and purposes, I would say that Jerry Jones is a hero for trading Michael Parsons last week. And literally, the Packers gave that man $47 million a year, while also this man needs an epidural shot in his back in order to play football. Only time I've ever heard of an epidural being used is for pregnancy and giving birth.
It's an epidural block. I used to work in a hospital, so it's a block where it's a painkiller. It can be used. I've seen it used for anything other than a pregnancy as well. But I get why you said what you said.
I was shocked to hear that. I'm like, this is not in the context I'm used to this being part of.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. So this is our favorite segment. We usually just be talking shit about people who get on our nerves. I know we kind of had a little bit of a tease in earlier with the previous segment, but D, I must say you gave me my flowers last week, and I appreciate them. Honestly and truly, I honestly appreciate them, man. But I've been thinking about this. So my hater of the week is this jackass who in Houston, Texas, decided to shoot an 11-year-old boy who played ding dong ditch on his door. Shot the kid twice in the back. The kid died. Dude's now facing murder charges.
As he should. As he should.
I ask myself this all the time, dog. Why are you so scary? Why are we as a people so damn scary? Somebody rings your doorbell randomly. You don't see who it is. Okay, cool. Leave it alone. This ain't, let me go get the heat and fire off a couple shots. Especially at no kid. You threw your whole life away over some dumb shit. Just over some dumb shit. For who? For what? A childish game? Just come on, dog. I pray for that kid's family. I pray for, I hope situation come out real simple. But that's sad, man. And my hero of the week is Cardi B, by the way. I do have a hero of the week. My hero of the week is Cardi B, strictly because of her performance in her recent civil assault trial, in which she got off. But not even saying got off. No. She won her civil assault trial against a security guard who basically tried to make it seem like something was one way, but it was the other way.
Right.
And Cardi
Right.
gave us some all-time classics in that courtroom, dog. All-time classics. So hey, salute to you. Salute to you. Because, ma'am, wait to make sure these people don't be playing on your name, Cardi. Wait to
For
make sure
sure.
these people ain't playing on your name.
For sure.
Oh, and one more. I do have a hater. I do have an additional hater of the week.
Damn.
Not
hating
even
your heart.
it's not even hating my heart. It's not hating my heart. It's just me having questions. I have questions for Young Thug. You know, when most people go to jail and come out, if they was fat, they come out skinny. Or they convert Muslim. Young Thug came out and apparently all these different phone calls getting leaked out of him talking about
Hey,
Gunna
bro.
and Lil Baby and one Kendrick for a feature. And I'm like, no, I was like, what? No, what part of the game is this? Chatty Patty ain't supposed to break up Atlanta? It ain't supposed to fracture Atlanta? Did you spend you ain't hit not one push-up in that motherfucking jail? You
Bro.
used all your time for them phone minutes. By the way, who has it against Young Thug to have him leak all these phone calls out? I feel like I see a new one every day. It's like a Currency album. I say, remember when Currency was dropping an album every month? There's a new leak phone call every day, dog. Shout out to Les. He up to my man's doing the same thing right now with his series. He almost done with it.
Dope.
So yeah, man. So the trio of the duo of the man in Houston that shot that 11-year-old boy for playing for Ding Dong Ditch and Young Thug.
Mm-hmm.
Those are my haters of the week.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, my hater of the week. So you know that the NFL's been doing their top 100 for the past year, like gradually or whatnot, and they just released the top 10 this past week. And so, I'll be on the Twitter timeline here and there, just monitoring and surveying the area. And I've seen a lot of hate from a specific fan base of a specific team whose quarterback is one of the most dynamic players I've ever seen. And that person got number 2. So my hater of the week is the fans of the Baltimore Ravens.
Not our cousins.
Yeah, the little cousins. I got a little cousin them real quick. You're mad because Lamar, no credit taken away from him, got number 2 when Saquon got number 1. Hey, you're mad at that? For what? Lamar ain't run for 2,000 yards. Yes, he threw for 4,000 yards and almost ran for 1,000 yards. That's cool. But Saquon did something that only a handful of people have ever done: run for 2,000 yards.
9.
And this
9. 9 people.
Yeah. And then didn't break the record because he didn't want to. Hey, he had a choice. Then won a Super Bowl. And to come back to do that on another team when you spent a couple years with your team or them New York Giants folks and still won a Super Bowl in 1 year with that team, and you put the team on your back. Yeah. Ravens fans, let me give you a little history lesson. A lot of people talk about Jalen Hurts, how they give him weapons in the super team, but you've done the same thing for Lamar, Odell Beckham, Isaiah Likely, Mark Andrews, Derrick Henry, DeAndre Hopkins, Rashard Bateman, Zay Flowers. And then with a defense too, And he still can't beat Patrick. Sounds like a little hate to me. So stay in the little cousin situation before you come talk to big cuz. You can come sit at the big boy table at some point. But don't do that. Don't hate. God don't like ugly. That's my hater of the week.
For the record, that same man was number 2 last year too. And it
And
was
he still couldn't beat
foul that
Patrick.
it was number 2 last year. He won MVP and still was number 2.
And still can't beat Patrick. There's a difference between the big boy table and the little boy table. Stay in your lane.
Yeah. Yeah. And speaking of lanes, we are about to pivot all the way from 2DopeMarks South, 2DopeMarks East, because not even tomorrow, sorry, Thursday, during our usual bat time in Bat Channel, D and I will be in Philadelphia. Can we officially say where we're gonna be?
Mm-hmm.
All right, we will be in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, taking in the American football game with the pigskin, involving the Dallas Cowboys and the world champion Philadelphia Eagles. As
Why
you
are
can
you
see,
talking like that?
I don't know. Like Coming to America kept in my. You got in my.
You don't even sound African. You sound British, bro.
I look, man.
You sound Scandinavian.
Nah, I don't sound Scandinavian. I sound British Nigerian. That's what I sound like. That's what I sound like. By the way, shout out to the blacks and Scots, our black Scots. They out there.
You sound like Idris Elba, bro.
This is facts. Anyway, it's Eagles Cowboys. It's week 1 NFL season. Is Thursday night kickoff. We will be at the link. We will be shooting content, kicking it with our fellow Philly fans who are also pro.
Shout out to the We Ain't Shit crew.
Shout out to the We Ain't Shit crew who are all making the pilgrimage from their various locales to watch the game, enjoy some glizzies, some Glocks, some Tomahawks.
Don't say that. Don't say the glizzy part out
loud. I'm sorry. Enjoy some Glocks, some Tomahawks, bunch of food, some beverage, and more than likely, it will be an ass whooping because the Cowboys decided to trade away their best player 2 weeks before the season opener.
You leave it all because the best player wears number 4.
All because of ego. Do I think number 4, who I ain't seen no preseason, gonna do something? Maybe. But see, I'm an optimist. I consider myself level-headed when it comes to this. I also say that the Eagles are probably going to win that game tomorrow. And if you are a sensible Cowboys fan, just laugh to keep from crying, because I'm pretty sure a lot of people already checked out in the season. It's basically going to be like, look, did Dak and CD and Pickens do good in fantasy? All right, cool.
I beg to differ. I don't think we're going to beat the shit out of them. A lot of people don't remember that or fail to remember that. Just like Dak didn't have a preseason, neither did Jalen Hurts, neither did A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, Saquon Barkley, and the rest of the Eagles starters. So potentially this could be a preseason game, or the first preseason game to get the rust off for a lot of people participating. And plus, it's a division game, so we'll see. Like, I'm very confident that we'll win. But I don't think that a lot of people realize the a lot of things that's going on in the trenches of it. Like, it's going to be a good game. It's the first game of the season. We better not lose because I'm gonna come on this bitch next Thursday talking shit. But yeah, I mean, we'll be there shooting some content, fooling around, eating some good food. Oh, I ain't see that. Oh.
That's some late breaking news.
My man.
It has already been reported. She's already signed her contract and was caught earlier today at the Performance Center training. So if they don't ramp her up for 2 weeks, buddy.
Let's fire it up.
Light it up, light it up, light it up. So yeah, that is tonight's episode of 2DopeMarks, man. We thank y'all for pulling up. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank you for commenting. Again, follow us on Twitter at 2DopeMarks, on Instagram at 2DopeMarks, where we will be posting shorts and all sorts of things. Follow us on YouTube at 2DopeMarks. We're on the road to over 100. Let's say road to victory. Oh God, the road to victory. Yes, we're on the road to victory, but we got certain goals we're trying to hit too. Because people ask like, "Yo, like, who y'all do the pod for?" We do the pod for y'all. We do the pod for our enjoyment, our entertainment. And
I don't do this shit. I don't do this shit for. They don't do it for nobody. We just shooting this shit and having fun. Yeah, I get to drink and talk shit about wrestling for free. I'm cool. Give me something to do.
Yeah. Also, shout out Sean Ross Sapp for the intel on how that happened.
Oh, word. I gotta go back and look at that.
Yeah. Yeah. Because it's part of the Fight for Select. So yeah, shout out to Sean Ross Sapp. Yeah, no, follow us on YouTube, man. At 2DopeMarks. Again, we are trying to, keep pushing this brand, keep building it out. And word of mouth is always very much so appreciated. We be laughing and killing it every single week. And so next week, we will be on our normal time. Thursday nights.
Yeah.
8:15 Eastern.
Do I
have that right?
7:15 Eastern.
Give me
6:15 Central, bro.
So my apologies. Yes. 7:15
Damn
Eastern.
Houston public school.
7:15 Eastern. 6:15 Central. Like it's the Superstation TBS with a little bit of delay on it because things happen. Because remember, Superstation was 6:05.
Yeah.
And we heading to Philly. We having a blast in Philly this weekend. Well, not this weekend. Sorry, Thursday. We having a blast in Philly Thursday. Look, man, I'm excited. Look,
I see.
Do you not look? Do you not see the layout is already going? We trying to figure out what shoes to rock.
I got my shoes.
Touche, bitch. Touche.
Mm-hmm.
Touche, little bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Touche.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, we'll see y'all next Thursday at our normal time, 7:15 Eastern, 6:15 Central. And if you did miss NXT, rewatch that Jada Parker and Last Legend match. Why? Because it was basically what we could have got in Paris, but we got it in. We got on NXT.
It was athletic. Okay.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And we are out. D, say something nice to the people.
Go Birds.